Well, they took a swing. Wow, 391, 327 miles an hour. Hey, Pacific Raceways. John Force just went to the top by 0.05 of a second.
Well, first of all, I got my good luck charm here, Jacob. He's a junior dragster driver, but he's also a hockey player and really good at it, at both. But his dad tunes my car. Ashley, you know, my funny car driver, this is her boy. And Danny does a great job. He's got Fabrizi to back him up, and a great bunch of guys that really support me. And but when you're out here and you've got 4 teams, and you know, there's Cornwell Tools, there's Flav-R-Pac, there's Monster, Montana Brand, you know, Robert Height, and with Auto Club and myself with Peak. You got so many people to represent, it's hard to make everybody happy. And we got a race to win tomorrow. Our cars are good. Some are a little bit off. Some are hot. I didn't think we'd be that fast. But like Danny said, hang on. And so when he does that, I know he's pushing it. Yeah. So, but I'm excited, and I love Seattle. And Frank Teague sponsors this race with Flav-R-Pac. And I want to hear my grandson just tell you how much he loves his dad and how much, and his mom, and how much he loves drag racing.
I love racing because it's fast, and I love my parents because they make my grandpa go fast and win races and get number 1.
Perfect. All right, exactly like I told you.
3.743, Mike Salinas, 329 miles an hour, and that Valley Services machine goes to the top.
Well, basically what we did is we did exactly what Steve Torrance did in last year. We just didn't share it with anybody. You know, we just fell on our face, tried all kinds of different things. All the stuff we did learn, we're just applying it now. And the car seems to be responding exactly the way we wanted to. Our 60-foots were amazing for the heat and the track temp. So, you know, I think we're in a good place.
All right, joining us here in the media room is your Mission Too Fast, Too Tasty NHRA Challenge winner and your number 1 qualifier here in Seattle, Gaige Herrera. Gaige pulled off the win in the Mission Challenge with a run of 6.79, 197 miles an hour, and his run from Friday gives him his 6th number 1 qualifier. 6th number 1 qualifier of the year, and this is his 3rd Mission win. Heck of a way to kind of debut here for the category here in Seattle. Feel like things are kind of clicking back where they were earlier this season with another performance like that?
Yeah, I feel like you know, we're kind of back in the groove that we had, you know, before Bristol, and so to be able to come out here and get you know, the 3rd Mission win for us and the whole team, and you know, not only that, but Mission's a big sponsor for us, so to be able to, you know, support them as much as they support us, it's awesome. And not only that, to be number 1 qualifier, and the Ed's number 2, so it's an awesome start, you know, here at Seattle for Vance Hines.
You won the first round of the Mission thing, but what happened? Broke transmission?
Yeah, we had an awesome front half. You know, we went 102 60 foot, and I went to put in a 6th gear, and I pushed the button like 4 times and it just wouldn't go. So I basically just pulled the clutch in and tucked as much as I could and prayed pretty much. And luckily, you know, I had a little bit over, you know, enough over Chase to still get the win. So that was definitely a lucky round for me.
That's pretty solid. How about 3.753, 327 Doug, 3.779, 322 Clay Milliken. Best side-by-side run we've seen so far, and that is 2 good, solid shots out there with Doug Coletta going to the number 1 spot.
Kind of a rematch from last weekend running Clay, so that was kind of fun. But no, it was left strong. You know, the boys are, you know, Ellen and the guys are really working at our consistency and trying to, you know, just qualifying good. It's nice qualifying towards the front for sure, and we're obviously hoping that time holds up for tomorrow. But it's still early, just you know, 1 run so far, and but no, we're really optimistic for the weekend here.
Keep my eyes on that Rottler car over there. Dan looked like there might have been something on the car he wasn't overjoyed with. Should be happy with that. 3.964, 320 miles an hour, and Bob Tasca goes to the top.
Tell you, I'm feeling a whole lot better than I did last weekend. I was under the weather. The race car was a little bit under the weather, and come to Seattle. We did so good here during qualifying last year, and we got snake bit in the first round. But what I was, really happy about that run, I always ask the crew chiefs, what is it going to run? And Aaron goes, it'll run 96. And, you saw Force run 98 and 99, and, you knew 96 was going to be a great run out there. And it ran 96. It was so smooth, dead straight, just an awesome run. Coming from Denver where you think it's going to blow up, like literally the entire time you're in the car, the way it sounds, and you come back to sea level, and these things just sound incredible. So good way to start. Tomorrow I think you'll see more of the same in Q2, and then Q3 will be the throwdown run. So I certainly don't expect this to hold for number one tomorrow night, but I fully expect us to pick up in the last session. So we'll see what we can do.
Both drivers 105 to the 60-foot clock. 676. 198 miles an hour for Gaige Herrera, and by about 100, he goes to the top.
Very good.
So Gaige, you some apprehensions kind of had not knowing what to expect. What did it turn out to first shot? Bristol drag, not Bristol. Was it what you thought it would be?
I would say it's definitely. They told me based off the riders, the track is definitely how they said it was going to be. It's different. Definitely. But the track's good. It's smooth. At some spots. It's a good track.
Gaige, that was effectively the longest slump. A whopping 3 hours. Did you do anything different before that second?
No, after the for they just.
Competition Plus is your go-to source for the latest in drag racing news. For over 20 years, CompetitionPlus.com has provided news you can trust, thoroughly researched and delivered as quick and fast as it can be uploaded. Whether it's nitro or stock, drag radial or pro modified, our writers are trained to bring you the inside story time and time again. We have it all from in-depth news articles to the latest in high-performance products to the scuttlebutt making its way around the pits. Original video content from the stars in drag racing also makes CompetitionPlus.com the ultimate one-stop shop for die-hard drag racing fans. Don't make CompetitionPlus.com your only stop on the information superhighway. Make it your first for news you can trust and have trusted for 20 years. Visit CompetitionPlus.com. Be sure to download our mobile app. It's a free download on the Apple Store and Google Play.